things and someone gets it for something totally different. I'm like that way. This first piece is called Listen Here. Not here, here. HEA. Because at one point in my life, fear just held me still. And I knew that it was something more to me because when I talk, I don't know how to stop. So I'm like, God, it has to be something more with this. But this one here, I was just fed up with not getting to the place that God wanted me to be. And I knew, again, there was something more. So I dedicated these words. So I just want you for a moment, if there's anything in your life that is hindering you to get to your next step, just think about whatever that is, whether it's a person, place, or thing, spirit, whatever it is. Just think about whatever that is and dedicate these words to it. My worth doesn't depend on whether you approve or disapprove anything that I do. As long as I put a smile on God's face, well then I'm more than okay, I'm great. Besides, all of your options and opinions are making me sick like toxic waste. You did not make, create, or mold me. You don't control my heartbeat or the air that I breathe. And you will no longer order my steps. For I will lift up mine eyes into the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord which created heaven and earth, so I will not be taking any of your dirt. And I don't care if you think you know what's best, and that's just the beginning. I have a whole lot I need to get off of my chest. Every decision I've made, you were always there to move a muscle, blink, think. Without you, now that I wouldn't dare. I used to wonder how or why I allowed you to stay all these many years and didn't even recognize after heartaches and long nights of tears. You were in my dreams, my thoughts, conversations, and potential. You had an effect on me that was negatively influential when there I was, a real Christian, a true believer, quoting scriptures after scriptures, lines upon lines, precepts after precepts. Then you crept up, placed your cold hands over my eyes and whispered so softly that you'll always be mine. But it's time out for never finishing a book, degree, or having a successful relationship. I am tired of not being the best that I can be because of the walls that you built. So I had a heart-to-heart with God, and I told him the horrible things that you did, and I even had a hard time going to him, living the life I lived, calling myself one of his kids. But as soon as he told me that he gave me the spirit of love, power, and of a sound mind, yes. Oh yes, the light did shine. I was able to see all of your deceiving lies. A boat is out of nowhere, started rising, and I began to take back all things concerning me. My wealth, health, pride, and joy, so I will no more be your favorite toy. So this time, when I put you out, there would not be a return. And this was a lesson well learned. My hangout peeps and word box is none of your concern. And since what we had is not over, you can go ahead and mourn. Listen here, I am a child of the Most High, and my Father doesn't like to see me cry. So when I call on him, he sends angels that are faster than any blackbird jet. And by the time that it finished with you, you wish we had never met. And no, you can't check on me from time to time just to see if I'm fine. And no, we cannot be friends, because when I'm finished with something, believe it's the end. Thank you. My necklace. I'm trying to be cute. So that one, I don't think I was angry because at the time of me trying to develop this whole spoken word thing, there was a producer. She wanted to push me, and she was an apostle and so wicked. Like everything that everyone was saying, I held it to a standard. So when she wasn't there and was doing everything opposite of what I was expecting her to do, I wanted to give up because I'm like, this is not where my heart is. This doesn't feel right. And so I wrote it to the spirit of fear, but I was also writing it to her. So, you know. This next and final piece is called He's the One. I love this one. I love them all, but this one, God had to show me who he was, where he was in my life. Been in church all my life, I became Christian some years ago, but the whole journey has just been an eye-opener. But this was around Valentine's Day, and I'm like, ugh. Another year, I'm single. Jesus, I'm doing what you told me to do. Where he at? Why is he not at my doorstep? So, and he corrected me. Well, I thought I was the love of your life. I thought I was your boo. So I'm like, okay, you're right. So this I love because it just shows him in ways that I didn't really recognize. And I think this was really special because I woke up and the words was just there. So I immediately grabbed my phone and started saying it. So it's easy. And thank you, Ms. Timmons, so much for inviting me. This has just been so awesome. You guys look amazing. The support, you can feel it. I just absolutely love it. So thank you again for inviting me. If one more person asks me when I'm going to get married and start having kids, I think I'm going to scream. As if though when he designed me, he made that my only ambition and dream. Is not that I don't want it. I know eventually I'll have it all, but eventually is not today. So hear me when I say that I may be alone, but never lonely. Or when they ask me, don't you get tired of getting on Facebook and seeing all your high school friends engaged, doing the grown-up thing? I mean, don't you want the house, the dog, the white picket fence? Let's not forget about the ring. But as crazy as it may seem, I'm content where I am, because what they don't know is I've met a man, and not just any type of man. Oh no, this one here is the lover of my soul. When I wake up, he's the first one that's on my mind, and I don't have to stay up wondering where he is, because he's always on time. He's the reason why I can smile with no hesitations, love you with no reservations, why every day for me is a vacation, for you see, with him. He puts my mind to rest and my soul at ease, for he will never leave nor forsake me. He is the one. And I know it in my heart. He was my light when there was only dark, my afternoon strolls in the park. I am Noah and he is my ark, for he saved me. Then he set me apart. Oh yeah. He is definitely the jealous type, but I must admit in this case I really like. He has made it to where I want for nothing. He's my security, stability, covering, the very reason I breathe. His love is like nothing I've ever known before, and it's hot, continuously burning in the depths of my core. I can just be with him all day and never grow bored or tired. I'm always wanting to know what he has to say. He is my correction, direction, my heart infection, and I'm dying. And I don't want to cure, because with dying to myself, I become more like him, and of this I am sure. And it's safe to say that I'm obsessed, but why wouldn't I be? For the 99 he left and came after me, and how we messed up what you expect with a man like this, I would have to present my best, but you'll be wrong. It was a moment of time when the sun didn't shine, when I had nothing left. My dreams were swept, my eyes were what my last part had been dealt, but he was my help through every single step. He's my way maker, breath taker, mind regulator, the reason why I can smile now and later. And I don't have to pick off a daisy to know if he loves me. He loves me not because I first loved him, but because he first loved me. And he expressed it by leaving his throne of glory, living a life of no sin so that I can make it in. And with those who denied and betrayed him just so that I could win. And never once did he forget about me, as they beat and whipped, they beat and whipped, they beat and whipped. And then finally hung him on a tree, and right now he's preparing a place for me to live with him for all eternity. You have no idea how much my life has changed now that he's around. My walk is better, my talk is covered, my sleep is now finally sound. I don't even think the way that I used to since meeting him. And he's given me a different life to live, and it's quite slim. He's also given basic instructions before leaving Earth. And in it, I found out more about him, who I am in him, and my worth. And if you haven't figured his name by now, let me help you out. Some may know him as Jehovah Jireh, our provider.
Come on.
Jehovah Nisi the banner.
Come
Jehovah Rapha, the healer. I am that I am.
Yay.
To other universe, Alpha and Omega, beginning and the ending. Emmanuel, God is with us.
Yes.
Personally, I love calling on the name of Jesus. He is the one. The only begotten Son. He is the one. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. It's my baby.